Well, welcome back. Are you looking for a place to take your sweetie for Valentine's Day? Or maybe you're cooking at home and you need a recipe? Either way, Todd Robertson from Bonefish Grill has you covered with today's perfect Valentine's Day bites. Good to have you here,
Thank
Todd.
you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
This spread is incredible.
Thank you.
We're always glad to have a great dish of food here in the Studio 62 kitchen.
I think we can take care of that.
Yeah. So Valentine's Day, you're either going out, you're treating your sweetie to a special dinner, or you're making something at home, and either way, you have something for them.
Absolutely. We Valentine's Day at Bonefish Grill this year is all about perfect pairings. So we've got a couple of dishes here that I think pair really, really well with a couple of our seasonal cocktails that we're running right now. We did actually just recently kind of launch the brand as far as different things we're going for. We have a brand new bar menu that just started. It's got some shareable items, a couple of different kind of tapas style things you can have at our bar.
Seems like a lot of restaurants are upping that bar menu because I guess they figure, hey, you're sitting there.
You might as well have something to eat with your cocktail.
Some good food.
Absolutely, sure. So we got a couple of really good things we're gonna try here. What we'll make first actually are lobster street tacos.
Okay.
Nothing says Valentine's Day like lobster, right? So what we got is actually I've gone ahead and steamed this lobster meat and gone ahead and diced it up so it's chilled. So we're gonna toss this in to our mixing bowl there.
And this is a dish that's approachable for Valentine's Day because you're like,
guys,
lobster.
this is so simple. This is so simple to make, and it's just they're gonna love it. And who doesn't love lobster?
Right.
So add in some red onion there and a little bit of celery as well for some crunch. Do that there too.
Always look at the ingredient list before I try to make anything. I'm like, if it's too overwhelming.
Read it through completely one time before you make it. Now we're gonna add in some coleslaw dressing. You can pick your favorite, whichever you like. I really liked an Asian coleslaw dressing. It's got a little bit of sesame in it, which I think is good.
Gives all that sweetness.
A little sweetness, kind of a little ginger there with it as well. We're gonna add in some Dijon mustard, a little bit there, a little tang, which I think is really nice.
Very nice.
A little salt and pepper.
Gotta have just a little dash of that.
Just a little bit to make me look fancy here on the air while I'm putting this in, so I can do that, right? And then we're just gonna mix it all up, get it tossed in, and this is your lobster salad. And again, it's just extremely easy. It's delicious.
Looks yummy. It smells really delicious,
it does,
too.
You kind of get that lobster coming off here. So what you do now is we're going to build our taco.
We have our little tacos.
We are shells down. What we do is we actually mold wonton shells. You can pick whatever you like.
Yeah.
I prefer crunchy, but really just kind of pick whatever shell. You can go to Whole Foods, something like they'll have kind of things you can kind of make it your own or whatever.
Find your own type of shell.
Exactly. These are just molded wonton shells, which I think work really well. We've got a good crunch to them. So we're going to put some fresh romaine lettuce.
And you can kind of play around with the ingredients you put in there. Any other fillers.
No. You can put in anything
Tomatoes.
you want to. Tomatoes if you want to. Put a little avocado is not a bad idea. Cilantro. And then we're just gonna go ahead and
fill those tacos up.
Put the taco in like that. Be generous. It's Valentine's Day. Don't be stingy or selfish with it. Put plenty in. There you go. Make sure anytime you're serving seafood loves citrus. So you notice I got a couple of lemon wedges on here too.
I didn't even think about that, but
it goes great.
When you notice, like a lot with the restaurants you go to, there's always that citrus element.
And citrus is perfect with seafood, and lemon is my favorite. Goes well. So anyway, so those are lobster street tacos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move them. They're shooting them. But they look really good.
Yeah, we'll
delicious
eat them later. So anyway,
I know. I'm just like gonna dive right in it.
There's plenty for later. We can choose.
We'll eat that later. Tell us about some of these other dishes you brought here because they look delicious as well.
Yeah, we've got a dozen oysters Rockefeller right now. Rockefeller is a very New Orleans style dish. It's an old school dish from actually back in the 19th century. It's very rich. It's named after John D. Rockefeller. Exactly, richest guy at the time, the richest dish at the time. That's why they have Rockefeller toppings.
And who doesn't feel loved and special when you say Rockefeller?
No, you just feel important.
You feel important.
You got it's cream spinach. It's got cheese in it. You can top it with whatever you want. You want a little crunch, so you can put some bacon over the top, panko crumbs, whatever you want to do there.
Yes.
Bacon, everything's better with
bacon. And that's probably like only one thing that rivals bacon in my opinion, and these donuts.
Donuts, this is probably my favorite dish off of the bar menu that we're doing right now. They're do-it-yourself donuts. They're Dawson style, so think like a beignet, right? And what you've done here, we actually have the donuts are they're stuffable, injectable, if you will. So we have these really cool injectors. We got chocolate ganache.
So this comes with the dish, the little injectables.
And you do it yourself. So you put it into the donut, and you actually inject it with whatever you'd like the syrup.
So you can get as creative as you want.
However you want it to be, and they're fantastic. It's great. It's during the meal, after the meal, whatever you want to do. They're really, really good.
Look at these awesome ideas. If you're looking to take your sweetie out to Bonefish, you can always do that. But you can also get these recipes on our website. 2 locations, one in Greenville, 1515 Woodruff Road. You guys also have a location in Asheville. Our Asheville friends are watching as well. You can always go to bonefishgrill.com to check out locations, check out their menu there and see what all they have to offer. And hopefully they'll see you there on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we'll be around.
We're going to be eating good after
Absolutely
the show.
Right.
So thank you so much for being here with us.